Hey everyone, we're doing something a little bit different on this channel. My voice is a little under the weather, and I have Yahya here. He's an amazing musician, songwriter, singer, performer, and has become a friend of mine. We just recently had a concert together, and we talked about, like, why can't we just have some conversations about things that are actually really important to singers? And this was very spontaneous. We were just talking about what he does, and he does performance coaching. Yahya, can you tell us real quick, what is performance coaching? What do you do? Who do you work with?
All right. So first, thank you for having me. This is an honor to be on this channel. And I mean, performance coaching, let's dive right through it. A lot of singers, musicians stand on stage and have a concert in front of them. Like they want to express their feelings, they want to lead, they want to express their authenticity on stage, but they don't know how to do it.
So whenever someone's on stage, you were talking about that, you practice your song and then you show up and you think, well, all I'm doing now is delivering my song and I'm just like showing what I practiced and it's all about my singing. But there are more layers to it.
There are more layers to it, and the one layer of it is, if you're a singer, how you lead a band. What do you do? The simple stuff. And for me, singer is the bridge between a band and a crowd.
So how do you, as a singer, bridge that to where there's a connection between the audience and you as a singer? And I think the band is like, it's the support. It's the band becomes part of you, because your sound, I always tell everyone, is like, when you sing, it has to be almost like you are making the music happen. Like in a movie, like you see the close up and the music is happening because of what you're thinking, what you're feeling. So it's the illusion of like, you're just watching me, but everything else that's happening, it's because of what I'm feeling and thinking and singing about.
Like you said it before, it's like a lot of layers. First, you understand the song. What is it about? Second, like what I do on stage, I take the band with me with some gestures. Like I take my whole body movement with me, because you just said, like, I am the band, like I'm part of the band. So for me, for example, if I want to take the band from one verse to another, or go to the bridge, I just give them a signal so they know they are coming with me to that bridge area. And if I want to break it down and do something with the audience, I'll be like, most of the time I do it very spontaneous, because I see something in the room that I need to use to get that connection. So I break it down, take it to a bridge or take it to some part of the song, and I just talked with the audience. And some great element about that is how to read the room. That's one of the things that makes a singer or a leader on stage being a bridge between A and B.
So I know a lot of times, a lot of singers have this problem that they feel like, okay, I'm on stage and then I don't know what to do with my hands and it's all a little weird and awkward. So how do you do this to where there's natural movement? Like, you don't just want to look like you're a conductor on stage.
No,
it needs to be part of the entire story you're telling. How do you bridge that gap to where you're still communicating with a band and you're still communicating with the audience, but it is totally part of the story you're telling?
Here's the trick. You have to understand the song and the concert you're in. For example, like the concert that we did on last Saturday. It didn't need, like, for example, you did opera song there. Like, you didn't need a lot of movement. You actually studied that part and you became that doll, and you didn't move a lot, but when you moved, it sent that message that, hey, I am this character in my hand. When I do it like this, then you understand this is a message of a doll. Then I came to that part. Now, if you're in a party band, for example, and you are singing September, Earth, Wind, and Fire, right? If you stand just like this, this is a mic stand, and you stand like this, and you'll be like, do you remember it's 21st night of September?
It doesn't look like you're having fun.
No. Thank you for saying that.
Why should anyone else have fun?
Exactly.
Right?
Thank you for saying that word, fun. Because if you actually love that song and you want to have fun with the audience and with your band, it will come spontaneously. I think that's the word. So yeah, it's like have fun. Let your body work with you. That's the thing. So for me, as a performance coach, when I like coach singers, let's talk about singers, and I see that they're stiff on stage, which I had one singer. She was like very, very nervous and very stiff on stage, and she came to me, actually asked that question: what should I do with my hand? Because it seems like I'm a robot right now. And I said, all right, close your eyes, sing the song again. Just close your eyes, sing the song again. And after you open your eyes, when I tell you, tell me what's the message of the song. And she was singing Demi Lovato, something like very deep, full song. And
maybe Stone Cold.
Maybe that one. I don't remember, but like, she has a lot of great songs. And she did that, and she opened her eyes, and she told me that story. And the second she told me that story, her hands were like, and I was fighting for my love and this heartbreak, and she did that and that and that, and then I said, all right, I had that on camera, by the way, and I showed her what she did when she told me that story, that message from the song. And she said, all right, I didn't actually realize that my hands are doing this. I said, this is actually because you don't think what my hand is doing, but you're living the song. So the moment you live the song, your body's doing everything with you. You just need, like for me, in my case, as a performance coach, you just need like somebody to tell you, all right, do 1, 2, 3, and then you're there.
Yeah, it's actually something I always talk to my students about. I always tell them, you know what? Just tell me the subtext in your own words. Mm-hmm. Don't read the lyrics, but tell me what else is between the lines, and just tell me about it. And then they start talking, like you said, and then you're doing things. And like, I'm someone, I naturally talk a lot with my hands and a lot of mimicking and gesturing.
Me too, yeah.
So I was like, this is your clue. This is your clue, you do. And usually you can always tell if someone's nervous, because a lot of the gestures take place like way down here. Yeah, and it's when you're not following through. It's you're not doing it all the way. You're stopping yourself. You're like, I want to, but I can't. Like, it's embarrassing. Yeah. So it's usually when you gesture, because you're looking at someone, you're telling a story. It's usually like somewhere here, and not like down there.
Just like me at the beginning. Like, yeah. I get it. Yeah.
That's how you connect to that natural movement. And I think you said something that's so important, the fun element. I always talk about it. It's like, if you're not feeling it, what's in the song, there's no freaking way anyone in your audience will
feel it. Yeah.
Because if you're like, if I'm hurting and I'm going through the depths of despair and I'm singing it, people are empathic. We are empaths.
True.
We, like, even from 20 meters distance. Mm-hmm. See, for example, when I sing Don't Cry For Me, Argentina, there's not lots of movement. It's like there's this forever long intro and there's forever long outro. True. It's like, what do you do? You know what? I'm Evita. I'm looking at the people. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about my country. And just the face sometimes could be enough if it's a serious piece. Yeah. Just your eyes have such a message, even from such a distance. That's my experience. I watch someone and I can see in their eyes if they're BSing me in their performance,
true,
or if it's genuinely their story.
I know that feeling. Yeah,
when you're BSing others because they're like, I'm not feeling it, but I have to do it anyway. Oh, we've had these. Everyone has this happen.
Man, like you just like opened something very, very important. Like this, first the eye contact, because once you understand that you live the song and your body's doing now things with you, and woohoo, I did it. But you're doing the gestures, but your eyes are like looking down almost 99% of the show. You're not connecting with the people, even if you're feeling the song, but you're not sending that through your eyes. I'm not saying like you have to stare at people all the time. No, but like, if there is like there's in the lyrics the word you in some song, you can look actually at somebody and sing that you to that person. You can't imagine, I know you can imagine, but the singers that don't know that this is important, how much of a big difference that makes once you look at that person and you sing that you or another word that, you know?
It's about being specific. It's always like, for example, the word love. You know, you could sing the phrase, I love you. It's just very abstract.
Yeah.
There's, like, if I'm not thinking about a person or the situation, but when I'm thinking about the person I love and maybe how they hurt me since then and how now they're not in my life anymore, I love you. I mean, there's a whole different story happening just because
right
I am thinking about specifics. In opera, this is our training in opera a lot. You have to literally know everything about the character, everything. Like, what's their favorite color? What did they eat yesterday?
Yeah.
Is it cold? Is it hot right now? Is it dark? Is it light? What's happening around you?
True.
Are you tall? Are you short? Is your hair, did you get a haircut yesterday? Like, you have to know everything.
Yeah.
And just by thinking about all these details, it becomes not just something abstract, it becomes something very specific. So like sometimes, you know, like Sting has some songs, you sang a Sting song.
Sure.
Sometimes I don't know what it means sometimes. But here's the thing, there's no right or wrong for you as a performer.
Yeah.
It has to mean something to you. And there's not a right or wrong. It's
your
like,
own meaning.
What is your meaning for it? And you have to find that meaning. I had a student once, she sang your song, Elton John. And so I asked her afterwards.
It's a little bit funny.
Yeah,
that's not right.
Yes. So I asked her, what is the song about? Well, I'm not sure. And I'm like, oh, that's a big no-go. It's like, no. You have to
study
to be able
it.
to
No,
tell me.
what? Yeah.
I mean, she understood the words, but she never really thought about it. And after I talked to her about what it's really about and what it means to her, I asked her, like, so what is your interpretation? What does it mean for you personally?
Yeah.
Who is that your song? Whose song is it? And why are you singing it? And what are you telling this person? She was like, now it was so much fun to sing this. It was like so different.
Yeah. Once you know the meaning,
it's so fun then to perform.
It's another level. It's another level of performance. This is very important. Like what Freya just said, it's like very, very important. Like if you guys just understand how important to know the message from the song and know what it means to you personally, then automatically your performance goes up like 40%.
Yeah. So can you tell everyone, where can they find you? And you are in Germany.
Yes.
But if someone were close to south of Germany, where can they find you as a performance coach?
All right. So I am under highstages.com. You can find me on my website, on Instagram, high stages. That's like _ high stages. That's
I will put the link in the description.
Put here or there or somewhere. Yeah. And anything, like anybody who needs any musician, singer, music video, if you're like struggling with how to perform for a music video and you're not sure that your mimic is actually working for that specific song, I'm there for you.
Awesome. And I will definitely also put a link in the description where you can actually see Yahya perform, because there has recently been an outbreak on YouTube about a certain vocal coach who was apparently lip syncing. He can sing, but we want to always make sure that whoever's talking about something that they say they know, you can make sure and check for yourself that he is actually a legit singer and performer.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Yahya.
Thank you for your
time. It was fun.
Thank you.